Hello, worldwide family. Welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flipping Deals. Not sure what day it is, so hopefully you do. Welcome back, man. I appreciate y'all showing up. I did want to talk to you about one thing specific that I have found to be evident time and time again, but it gave me a reminder over the last 48 hours, and that is the beauty and the effectiveness of relisting and selling similar. I don't know if y'all have experience with that. If you don't, but I guarantee you that I've found time and time again when it just gets to be too stale of a listing that there's absolutely no traffic on. That and bundling go hand in hand. I do believe that sometimes things just turn around and sell immediately, which is crazy. I have, case in point, the most recent example of that is I sell predominantly clothing, new clothing, and I have packs of men's boxers that are not a great brand, but nevertheless they do sell most of the time and for good money most of the time. However, this particular one had reached my time initiated, markdown cadence where it goes to 10 and 15 and 20%, 25 and 30 each successive month until it gets up to 55%, where I personally find that at that point there is no meat left on the bone. All profit is gone. And not to say that I can't get rid of it at that price, just to increase my conversion rate, which is an effective way of driving traffic, I do believe, to the rest of your products. But when it lands there, it gives me a chance to take a look at anything that is multi-quantity, listings that I have more than one of, to see if I can't double up on them or things like them in order to put them back up for sale with a fresh listing. Because let's be honest, on a lot of things, the overall shipping price, that whether or not you bill it in as free shipping and you have to take that into account when you are making the price, or whether you set your price plus shipping, either way that figure doesn't change. It's just convoluted in the way you detail it, but it doesn't change, and it's a determining factor on whether people hit that buy button or not. Long story short, this particular pack of boxers, it was a 3-pack that I started them out at $15, and then it was 14 and 13 and 12 and 11. We're talking shipping and everything included, just to simplify the breakdown of the pricing, until it got down to $9 a pack. And these are 12 ounce, rolling at $5 shipping, $1.50 fees, right? $6.50 on it. You can imagine there's absolutely no profit left in them. Long story short, they are generally $15 per pack on up for these boxers. So it's a fair price to begin with. But saturation on eBay and other marketplaces for similar clothing sometimes makes it difficult to sell. But when I took a look at it again, because it hit the 55% margin, I put on there 2 packs, 6 pair, for what it worked out to be for $28. So I didn't really cut myself any. Now I've got shipping in there. I think it was $19.99 plus $8 in shipping, right? And then I sent offers like normal, and I gave somebody a 10% offer. I think it ended up right at $17.99 plus $8 in shipping. What I couldn't sell for $9 a pack turned out to be $26 for the 2 bags. And I had 2 of those, like boom, and then 12 hours later it hit again. I mean, just absolutely phenomenal on something that has been sitting almost 2 years in my inventory, to both sell within a couple days of listing similar. So Maybe I don't do that enough. Maybe some of the older listings I should revamp or even just cancel and sell similar. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know sales for me have been going good over the last 24 hours since last time I seen you. I hope sales are going good for you. I really do. I've had roughly a dozen sales, which is beautiful. I even had one on my website, which is not a normal thing. In the grand scheme of everybody else that's on this World Wide Web, do not have much of a standalone footprint because I don't do the cost per clicks. I rely purely on search engine optimization, and as I become better at that, the sales are coming through. But I had a very decent one come in today, which was very nice. It actually hit me up a week or so ago by email and said, hey, I see you have this brand, I see you have this model, I'm looking for this size. And unfortunately at the time, I had to tell them, no, the reason why you're having issues ordering it is I don't have your size in. The long story short, over the last week, I came across this size. I came across two of the same item that was in his size. Ended up, my total buy-in was $26 plus the box plus shipping. Sold for right at $90. So overall, since I didn't have to pay eBay fees, now I do have to pay a website fee, I get that. But since I didn't have to pay eBay fees, it ended up being right at a $55 profit on that one sale. So not too shabby at all. I really was enjoying the heck out of not having to pay another $15 to eBay, you know, roughly. Here we go. I'm at UPS. Give me just a second. I'll be right back after these messages. I'll be right back. I apologize if I gave y'all a misconception that I was going to have commercials, because it doesn't happen. Y'all remember that old after these messages? Okay, probably need to cut all that out. Probably won't. Probably leave it. But yes, a good amount of sales. Unfortunately, I did not make my pickup today, which is fine because one of them I went ahead. I had planned on getting to the place closer to me than this place, but that I wanted to rush through because I am kind of on the hook for some quicker shipping in certain regions of the country, starting here pretty quick. I've been accepted into some 2-day shipping programs on some of the marketplaces, and I'm trying to be real careful and real aware of how far it's going. I've decided where I can normally, through Ground Advantage, hit 2-day shipping, and I'm allowed a little leeway. But nevertheless, that one was about 500 miles away, so I really didn't think it would hit. So I went ahead and sent it UPS just to make sure that it would. But nevertheless, I did have to get out and do that. Right now, as it sits, I'm right next to my side hustle, which is a good thing overall. Let me see, I told you about the bundling and the listing, selling similar. I know that for a lot of us, that is common sense, but sometimes, not to say that common sense isn't common knowledge, because that's true as well, but sometimes we get too close to something, we forget about it, and I do from time to time. So since life taught me another lesson with it, I want to share it with y'all, kind of get it in your head. Sales are good, man. They're not great, but they are good. I've already made my daily quota, but I'm going to go ahead and work my other job, so to speak, my other side hustle, so that I can get another day's worth of pay in, because I'm right about my normal start time, so that will be awesome. And it's about time to go shopping. I've about worked everything that I've gotten in the last week or so. I didn't show y'all, I have emptied it out, but the last haul, I was full again. Matter of fact, some people said, you know, your house, my family has said, you know, the house is never going to empty out, you know, but right now they don't have to deal with it. But yeah, there we go. I think that's about it. Yeah. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.